I'm pretty sure Rich promised me I'll be walking out to Notorious B.I.G. Thanks, Rich Roberts. While Jacob Riis's photo in the 19th century would shock the sensibilities of New Yorkers who were stunned by the horrifying conditions that the city's poor were enduring, by the 1930s, slum conditions were still rampant. CHPC's earliest board members challenged these conditions with the belief that clean, modern housing would transform their lives for the better. They believed that housing needed to be more than simply shelter. It's a neighborhood you come home to, where you feel safe and welcomed. New York's pioneering work developing the country's first public housing would form the basis for FDR's New Deal program. Our early board member, Charles Abrams, will go on to be the first chair of NYCHA. One of CHPC's first actions was to get the first federal housing legislation passed and to pass a state constitutional amendment that authorized New York to make loans and grants for housing. This radical expansion of government powers still forms the basis of the city and state's effort to create and preserve housing today.
And Chip believed that all New Yorkers, regardless of race, had an equal right to such housing. Ideas not yet codified by the civil rights legislation still decades away, but ones that remained at the core of much of Chip's work. Board member Stanley M. Isaacs would go on to co-author a city council bill that would bar racial discrimination in private rental housing, the first of its kind in the country. With the need to design houses for returning World War II veterans, these ideas would be sorely tested. We would join with the NAACP's lawsuit against racial discrimination in Stuyvesant Town in 1947.